This podcast is not a substitute for a relationship with a mental health professional.
Hello, family. Woo, welcome to the Mental Health is a Lifestyle podcast show by Andrea Wise-Brown. And guess who's here with us today? Dr. Kreative.
Hey everybody, hey from y'all in my bang.
Come on, bang.
Not that bang.
Ooh, the bang is cute.
The bang.
Okay, no, the bang is cute. You bang it out.
Y'all.
I love it. He is always giving, well put together.
Thank you so very much.
And I love it. You know, I'm always interested into seeing what's up with you next. What you coming with next? And I love it.
You gotta be interesting. You gotta do fun stuff with you here. Why not?
Yeah, I love it. Yes. Okay, family. Oh, yeah. Please make sure and listen, before I even, let me say that. Let me stay focused. So make sure y'all subscribe and hit that little bell so that you get the notification when new shows come out, right? Yeah, new episodes come out. Okay, I just wanted to also say thank you for coming to Dallas again.
Yes.
For another show.
Hello. We out here.
Yeah. I'm so excited.
Absolutely.
I don't know. I think you're moving to Dallas.
You never know. Maybe it's Dallas. Maybe it's like Houston.
Oh,
Maybe it's Texas. Period.
Okay, Texas.
You never know.
Yes.
You know, things are really nice here.
Uh-huh.
Texas. Period.
Yeah.
You know, I like them thick.
Period.
Okay.
Okay. All right, y'all. So here we go. Y'all know what our first segment is. Mind to mind.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So it's my turn
It's your turn.
to get into your mind.
That's it.
All right. So I'm going to ask you this question.
Okay.
No. It's good. But I think we want to know. No. Well, we talk a lot about relationships, right?
I love that
And
topic.
you've already spoken about being a bisexual male, right? And so my question is, getting into your mind, I want to know, do you want to get married?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh.
Abso-freaking-lutely.
Okay.
That's my answer.
That's your injustice. Just like that?
Yes.
Okay. And so I'm going to follow up. Since you froze, I'm just going to follow up by saying, okay. And this is for viewers out there too. This is my mind to mind, but I'm sure other people are thinking that too, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, little girls, a lot of times, not every little girl, but a lot of times little girls, when they grow up, they have this fairy tale or fantasy about how they want their marriage or wedding to look like, right? About what Prince Charming or Prince Hassan is going to look like. What is he going to show up as? What he's going to look like? They just imagine their dress, how they're going to wear their hair, right? And so I'm just wondering, do you have an ideal situation or fantasy for your wedding, marriage?
Yes.
Okay.
I do.
Come on, family. You here with the family. Don't get shady today. Do not come here with that shade today. No.
Absolutely. So I do not date without an intention of being married.
Okay.
So I'm dating you. There's a quality in there that I believe is suitable for husband, or if it was a female in the past, wife.
Okay.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So the females that I've dated, they had qualities that it took to be wife, and I wanted to explore that. With the gentleman, the last two,
okay,
it was definitely with the intention to marry. With the one that I'm with now, it's to marry.
Okay.
So
okay.
it's
So there's no ideal situation, like how I'm talking about with girls. Sometimes with little girls, you'll have this ideal situation of what I want my dress to be, what I want this person to look
Oh no,
like.
that I was getting there.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I was trying to really answer your first question.
Okay.
So I will.
You go get married. Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
that's
Potential.
that's-
You date for
that's what
potential.
happens.
All right,
I
all
don't date
right.
just for fun.
Okay, for potential.
Now for fun, I play for fun.
Oh, I
Okay.
play. Okay, but not
But
dating.
yes, but
Okay.
so as for like yes, so I envision the entire day. I envision getting married on New Year's Eve and timing it out really, really good because I'm a programmer. And so that means that I want to make sure that things are on time and that we say I do on 12 a.m. on the dot.
Oh, shoot.
The colors being dark navy blue with a cream and gold.
Come on now.
And ice. I want it to be a lot of, I want the reception part to already happen prior to the nuptials.
Okay.
So the eating, the love, the things, and the toast and all that stuff happen prior to us.
Oh, the
doing
reception first.
Well, the all the technical stuff happened all prior to us doing the ceremony of the nuptials.
Okay.
Yes. So the eating, we can do all the stuff. We can do all the toasting and I really love you, all that stuff.
That's the
with your friends.
reception.
Yes, that part's done first.
First.
And then people can march down the aisle unto our nuptials.
Oh.
And then our nuptials, and we say I do on the spot at 12 a.m. And once that say I do, dun, 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 oh, well, dun, 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 smoke them up, we partying the entire night. So
Before I let go.
That's it, the entire night. So the party starts at 12 a.m. and we are basically married on New Year's Day.
All right.
So all of it kind of backwards, like
it's
all
just
the
done.
Yes, we have a good time. Like, we ain't got time for all that. Like we can do all the business part.
Yes.
All prior. At night, it's a party. The night, New Year's Eve party, like all the fun. Talking to my family can talk. My mom can talk. But then we can march down. People can change their outfits from that. So you just slowly see my wedding party move out the way prior to us marching down to a brand new outfit. And then come on down the aisle. And it was like a whole new production.
I love it.
Yep, that's what I see.
Oh, I love it.
You'll be there.
Okay.
You're in the wedding dress. Oh, the dresses are everything. Yes.
Okay. I love it. That sounds amazing. But we don't know who's going to be to the right of you or to the left of you. Hopefully, the man that you're dating now.
Hopefully.
Okay. There we go. That answered it.
Hopefully.
Yeah. Hopefully. Why you still stuck there? Okay, so that was Mind to Mind. Thank you for sharing, but I can't wait to be there.
You'll be there.
I can't wait to be there.
Oh, you know what's funny? I normally don't talk about a relationship or who I'm dating or who I'm talking to. So that's why I always keep things very open. So you'll see, like, whenever we talk about anybody that I'm like talking to or dating, I'm always going to keep it very like, I thought he was dating somebody. I thought he was talking to somebody. I thought he was not there. It's always going to seem like I'm not doing anything. You're never going to know where I'm really doing. So.
Oh, why is that?
Because people are nosy and messy.
Oh.
So you're thinking I'm dating someone for 50,000 years right now. Where am I talking to somebody I'm dating? You never really know. Because that's one part of my life that I always just keep very open to, just none of your goddamn business.
Oh, okay, so you keep it quiet.
Yeah.
Oh.
But just know that I'm very happy in my space of life right now.
Okay.
And I don't need anybody in my inbox. That's how I always keep it.
Oh, nobody in the inbox, but you don't know whether I'm dating or not.
Even on my social media, like I don't post anything about anything romantic.
A relationship. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't.
Yeah, I don't either.
Yeah, it's nobody's business.
Yeah.
But you don't also want to keep me in nobody's DMs. I don't do any of those things.
Yeah, I don't do that either.
That's not my thing.
Yeah.
For what? It makes no sense.
Well, I mean, I think people think that they shoot their shot. And, you know, some relationships have come now from people DMing other people. It's very true. I've seen it a lot. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people get DM'd and then, you know, I have some weird stuff in my DMs.
I'm sure I would love to see your DMs. Child, if I see her in person, honey, you'd be like, I'll DM you on my here. Okay? Anyway, let's go ahead. This is a great mind to mind. We want to make sure that we go ahead to our mailbox. So thank y'all for this conversation.
Yes, absolutely.
This is great.
I love you.
And I'm excited for my wedding day.
Yes,
you are.
Me too.
So excited. You wear this stuff.
Okay, though.
Bye.
All right. Okay, y'all. All right. So, yeah, so now we're gonna get ready to go. We go and we coming right back to get into the mailbag with our favorite mail, Dr. Creative. See you in a minute.
Peace out.
Okay, all right, here we go. So, I am a 22-year-old college student who hates to go home on breaks during the summer.
Okay.
I live with a single mother who is miserable and takes her misery out on me. We have never had a close relationship in the way that we don't talk about anything that is of meaning. She doesn't know me. She doesn't know my thoughts, my dreams, yet she brags to everyone that I'm in college. Yet when she is around me, she acts like she doesn't care about me. She doesn't talk to me unless it's about her job or unless she's yelling at me about how I should clean up the house. My mother didn't help me with college. I applied and got financial aid on my own. My father has been a good listener and he cares about me, but he lives in another state and has another family. Wow. Now that I'm home from school, I hate it here. How do I get through the summer until it's time to go back to school without losing my mind? Oh, that actually makes me sad. You don't look sad, but that actually makes me sad. That makes me sad. It makes me sad because this young girl really wants to have connection with her mother. And it seems as if her mother has issues with hearing her and seeing her. Yeah, and connecting to her. So that actually, that makes me sad. Now, when she says that her mother is miserable and her mother takes her misery out on her. Her mother's very surface, has this surface relationship, and only wants to talk about what like her job, because maybe that's what's important to the mom. And so the little girl really wants connection, it sounds like. And obviously she's found real connection in college because she doesn't want to go home, but she doesn't have any place else to go.
My sister, this is not about you. I did not write this about you. So do not think that this is about you. I did not. I promise you, this is somebody who really wrote this in. I promise you, swear to God.
Wow. This touches home. Okay.
I'm just like, I promise you, guys, swear to God, this is somebody wrote this in.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So yeah, somebody did write this in. However, okay, so my advice would be, why do you get yourself together? Mm-hmm. Right. Mm-hmm. So my advice would be, it would be great to attempt to have the conversation with your mom, but you want to have the conversation with your mom in the most caring way possible. So when you confront someone, there's a positive way to have a confrontation. So when you confront someone in a caring and loving way, then you don't talk about you did this and you did that and you did this and you did that. Because when you come off as defensive, remember, I always go back to all the energy you put out in the universe, you will receive. Physics says, Newton's law, for every action, there's an opposite and equal reaction. So if what you want is love, then you have to communicate with love. You confront with love. So you say, Mom, I feel boom, 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 boom. Mom, I don't know if this is true, or if this is real for you, but I feel da, da, da. Mom, I really wish that we could have a deeper conversation so that maybe I can learn more about you. And I would love for you to learn more about me. Mom, don't you? I just want to know. I'm just wondering what you're thinking, but I just want to ask you, has it ever bothered you that we aren't as close as we could be, Mom, would you like to work on us being a little bit closer? So instead of coming off like, Ma, you so miserable. Oh my God, you a hater. Oh, you always in my face. Oh, you never asked me about this. Oh, you ain't helped me with college. All that stuff is already done. So if you want to create a shift, you put out the energy that you're looking for, since you have to live here. You didn't give me any other option. I mean, unless you want to go live with your father in the other state, but you didn't even say that was an option. You say he has a whole another family. Thank God, we're grateful that you can even talk to him and you can be honest with your father. Thank God for that. That is great. I love a good daughter and father relationship, right? Yeah. So that is a plus. Many girls and women do not have that. So you're going to be grateful for that. We can't have everything. However, we take that and then we work on this other thing. And then I would ask myself, young lady, because all that you're saying, I'm sure is true. It's true for you. But after you try to create something different with Mom, then I'd also ask myself, what am I doing that could be creating this? Now, it could be Mom's dysfunction, because I've seen this before. Some mothers haven't really learned that skill, how to open up and how to be vulnerable. Yeah. A lot of them haven't really learned that skill because that hadn't been their experience as a child. Yeah. And a lot of times we do what we saw, what we were taught. So you're going to have to teach her how you want to be loved. And I'm just so hopeful and prayerful that she's going to be open for it, because that's how change starts, by you being open for it. But at the same time, I'd always be asking myself, like I do, what part of this that I play and what can I do a little bit differently? And if cleaning the room is something that is a sticking point for her, maybe you clean the room. And then that's a way to go in and say, Ma, I cleaned the room. Come in here. I want to show you something. That could be a bridge to creating something new. What's your thoughts?
I agree with everything you said, because that's exactly what I share with my sister.
Okay.
Because you have to never put blame on a person. Always take responsibility and put it off on yourself so the person is able to hear you. Majority of the time, those people that are in those spaces aren't able to hear anybody when it's pressure on them. So that works to an extent. Mm-hmm. And I do not know your mom. Mm-hmm. But I can share in experience, okay, seeing this approach work or be displayed. Mm-hmm. There may also be a little bit of like guilt happen after the conversation of, okay, because a mother-daughter relationship is very sensitive. Mm-hmm. One, there may be some, I don't want you to be like me, mm-hmm, or I want you to be like me. And when they see you being opposite, going to school may be an opportunity that they never had.
Sounds jealous. Like some jealousy could be there.
Could be a little bit of that.
Potentially.
Or just like feeling guilty that they don't understand where you're from. Mm. They're proud of you, but they can't help you. So they feel like the only thing they can do is tell you what to do and hold it on to a little bit of parentship that they have, which is what they're used to, is directing you on what to do. Mm-hmm. So in this case, you have to realize that you're in a transitional stage in your life. You are moving into real adulthood right mm-hmm. now. And at some point, your mom is realizing also that she's getting older. She no longer will have authority over your life when you graduate. Mm-hmm. This is the last bit of years that she has authority over your life. If you start transitioning your mind mm-hmm. that this is what's happening, you will start laughing at the demands that she is giving to you throughout this summer. Mm. You will start, all right, Mom, sure. I'll wash the dishes. Mm. Sure, I'll fix my room. Girl's already done. Your language starts to change from I am a child to mm-hmm. I am an adult. Okay. And I'm going to just take these directives and realize I'm going home in 2 months. I'm going home. Mm-hmm. Your home is not your dorm. And then you'll start realizing, if I can't do this summer, mm-hmm. If I can't do summer here, I will get a summer job and I would live either off campus or on campus and work on campus. Mm. There's so many options.
That's a great option.
Because what happens as you create that distance, your mom's attitude would change, because she'll start reevaluating, hopefully, but you will also start yearning for your mom, even just to say hi to her once a week.
Mm-hmm.
That relationship starts to change. My relationship with my mom got way better when I just
moved out the house. Y'all needed some space.
Yeah, we was the same person.
I got it.
The same. Our personalities the same. And it clashed.
Yes, I got you.
Once I moved when I was 18, it was like, girl, I miss you. I miss your loud self, your goofy sarcasm, and your directness.
Yes, I got
but
you.
I only could do my mom in bits and pieces. There's no more than 2 or 3 days. After that, I'm like, I got to go. Because it becomes a time warp. I become 16 and she becomes my mom.
Absolutely. And all of your triggers.
It's right back.
Come back.
Right?
That's right.
But the first 2 to 3 days, I'm like, oh, Mom,
it's so
cook me some food. But after that, I was like, all right, girl, you got to go. Because you don't run this house.
I got you.
So I'm telling you, as somebody who's seen it from my sister's side, who realizes now how to treat mom, and my mom's also getting older. She's realizing the switch in roles. So now she's saying that she can count on her kids if she needs something. She can call us for advice, and all the things that we have about college education, things that she didn't really have, wasn't important to her back in her day. She's had to hustle. She's a single mom.
Yeah.
She had to take care of 3 kids. And there's a deeper story there that I'll share maybe later on. But these are things that she wasn't privy to. And yes, she did not help any of her kids with financial aid. We all were really mad at her for that because we didn't know what we were doing for Parent Plus loan. We didn't know any of those things. We just was told to do it.
That's right.
If we would have known what we know now, child, I would have found scholarships and all the other things.
That's right. But if the people before you had never done it,
nobody,
they couldn't teach you.
So yes, you're doing that now because we all held that.
That's right.
And we all have the same way you felt. I'm getting emotional. The same way you felt is the same way we all felt towards our mom. We all felt that. So it was just my sister. But we realized as I got older and I was able to share with my siblings, with my sister, I would say, mom just didn't know any better. She doesn't know. But one thing your mom always did, she kept food on our plates. She kept us with clothes. She made sure we had water, and she worked so freaking hard to make sure we didn't see the wrong things. At the time, we didn't have lights, and she'll put candles on
Jesus.
And read us
put candles
stories.
in the with the candles.
Yes, my mom worked so hard to make sure we were good. And we would complain about the small things small things that we thought everybody else would have.
Yeah.
And I'm saying, Tara, we all right. We're all right. Like, she just didn't know. That? My sister. I'll say,
so your sister's older?
My sister's younger.
She's younger.
But it's a mom-daughter
I got it.
relationship. And I understood. But as I got older, I started realizing who my mom was. At the age of college or freshman year, and you're going home for summertime. And
were you angry?
You get upset because you're like, I had all this freedom in school.
Yes.
I had all this freedom.
Oh, have mercy.
I had, I can go out whatever time I want to. I can call her once a week and she's satisfied. And I can tell her how my schedule is. I'm so busy.
Yeah.
But when you go home, you're right back at being like you're living it. And it is hard because you're becoming an adult.
Yeah.
But you have to, as an adult, you have to start transitioning your mind like, I'm an adult. So just take her demands and realize every year that you through college, you grow up more and more. That relationship starts to change. And when you become a senior and you decide if I'm going to get my master's or I'm going to get my first big person job, that's it. But as you get older, your mom and your parent relationship change because they start letting out more of the sacrifices they made. And you start remembering, oh, shoot, I do remember that night of ghost stories with candles.
Wow.
I did not know our lights was out for 2 weeks.
Wow. Did you not know, though?
I didn't know going over Auntie Vaughn's house for a weekend, spending time and doing sleeping bags at night and eating all that good food and watching movies late nights. And we thought we were having a good old social time that we had to figure out that we had to have renovation because we had rats and roaches in our places. I didn't know that shit. I'm thinking we just having a good time. Being raised in the hood, our parents were so freaking creative. So she didn't have time to think about financial aid back in the day.
Yes.
I had to work.
She didn't even know about it.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They come from a different generation.
Yeah, absolutely.
So for her to see her children all mastered up, all degreed up, dentists, leadership role and teacher education, working on their doctorate. Yes. This is a highlight for her. So yes, she's going to brag about you being in college. You better be fucking happy that she's bragging about you because she can't believe that her daughter is in college. Wow. Opportunities that she would never have been privy to. So mom, brag about me. Tell all your sisters and brothers and friends that what your son and what your other son and your daughter is doing. Because at the end of the day, you deserve it and you worked hard for everything that your children are doing. Your mom worked hard for you. So
So I
Absolutely.
know. Thank you for sharing
about
that.
that.
That's
That's a
okay. We
lot.
need tissue because we here in my office. Where's the tissue? But no, the reality. No, thank you for sharing that. That is so touching. Yeah, and I get it. A mama's love and a mama's sacrifice. And it's so interesting that they don't talk about it. They just do it, right? We come from people who just do it.
And you never really know until you become a parent too.
Happen.
The amount of sacrifices you do when you're a parent.
Yes.
There have been times where I just make sure my son just eat.
Yes.
And I make good money.
Yes.
I make good money.
Yes.
And there's still times I'm just like, what do you want to eat, man?
Yes.
And I act like, oh, I'm not hungry. But I know that I have other things coming out. I have other things happening. I gotta keep on hustling. It's a hustle week.
It's a hustle.
Sometimes, and you can make I make six figures, and it's still I have hustle fucking weeks.
Well, it's because of your lifestyle.
You know what I'm saying?
I get it. I totally get it. Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
But the point is, right? The hustle, the struggle of being a parent, being a good parent, and giving your child what they need, and the sacrifices. And the sacrifices. Absolutely. So what you saying to family is, don't be so hard on them.
No.
Don't be so, but we have to still validate how she feels, right? Because we don't really know if the mom did all those sacrifices. We don't. Like for you, right? It was a trigger for you. I get it. And my mom too. My mom sacrificed her behind off too. I know that. I know I am who I am today because of my mom. Yes. And my auntie and my godmama, the people around the village. Yes. So I do know that. I do know that. But we don't know that that's true for her.
We don't know
right?
That's for her.
So we're going to validate how she feels, because how she feels is she's not being seen and she's not being heard, and she's holding on to this anger. But I love what you're saying. What he's saying is, even though it's personal, since you're an adult now, try not to personalize it, right? Because obviously there's something that's going on with mom. So whether she is just ignorant about the process of going to college, which we understand. If you first generation going to college, they don't know. We get that. So I don't think, hopefully she didn't just not help you because she hated you or was a malicious intent. It was probably just ignorance. She didn't know. And it was so interesting in the letter where she said she talks about work. So she didn't come in and say she talks about her boyfriend. She talks about, this or tell. She talks about work. So that could be what your mom does. She might have and that to her could be all that she has to offer. So don't be so hard on her. Appreciate her. If anything that COVID has taught us, for all of the dysfunction that your parents have, honey, when we didn't know whether if they would be coughed on or not, that they would be here in the next moment or the next, or touching a doorknob was going to take them out. You didn't care about none of that stuff. None of it. So I choose to live every day now like it could be her last day. And maybe create a shift in your mind like that. And that will kind of give you some grace and some breathing space so that you can stay there for the summer. Instead of looking at the negatives, try to create a shift and look at what she does do, the positives. That'll make you last in that household. All right, family. So thank y'all so much for being here again with us on the Mental Health is a Lifestyle podcast show with Andrea Wise-Brown and my brother, Dr. Kreative. And we will see you guys on the next episode. So please, if you have a question that you want us to answer, you want our opinions on, because remember, these are just our opinions. Yes, this ain't no advice.
This is our disclaimer, okay?
It's disclaimer, honey. Don't you go on out here doing exactly what I said. Say she said, he said, whatever. Right. If you want to make an appointment at my office because you want to do some work, some deep work, you can go to my website, awisebrown.com, speak to my assistant, book an appointment, and we can do some work, some individualized work. However, but here, we just giving you our opinions. That's right. So write us in questions, y'all.
We love them.
MHIAL podcast at gmail.com. MHIAL podcast at gmail.com. Follow the podcast on, it's spelled out, Mental Health is a Lifestyle pod. No cast. Mental Health is a Lifestyle pod on IG, on Facebook, everywhere like that. And you can follow me too. Please connect with me.
Hello.
A Wise-Brown everywhere. AWISEBROWN everywhere. And
Follow me on
Follow.
all social media platforms.
okay.
At Dr. Kreative.
Uh-huh.
And once again, that's Dr. Kreative with a K on all social media platforms.
Yeah, everywhere.
That's with a K.
With a K.
See
Not
you
a
later.
C.
Hello. Never see.
Never.
Always a K. All right. Thank you so very much. It's been
Okay.
a great show.
Yes.
Thank you very much for the conversation, baby.
I
That's-
love you.
that's
Don't be
an
shaking my
overshake.
hand like you don't
That's
know
a-
me.
Oh, so great. See you next week.
We'll see you next week.
Mm.
Love y'all.
Love you so much. Oh, you gotta figure out what that deep thing you do, like when we get on like syndicated TV.
Yes. On syndicated.
So tell me more about it.
That's what we got
So
to
how are you feeling? We gotta do that at the same time when we see them. It's like so.
Do you want
How
us to
you-
do the
I just-
Drew Barrymore?
Yes, we got to make it. So I was there too. How are you feeling, Mary J. Blige?
I don't want to do. You said Mary J. got her together
Sure.
with her face.
Mary did not play.
Oh.
Mary was like, "Girl, if you don't get, you're too close."
I love Mary, but
You
you
know-
said, so I gotta watch that.
You have to
gotta
watch the
send it to
episode.
me. You
Mary
gotta
was
send it to me 'cause
over
I-
it. Mary was like, "Girl, if you get the hell off your knees, you can talk to me from over there, girl."
Oh, real close.
And she stayed there. I'm single too and divorced. I need to understand, like, how do I get my hot girl summer on? I was like, Drew, you better get up. But she took out her chip. That's Monet. I don't know if you
Oh,
watched the
that's
show.
what, yeah, I
Oh,
love that.
hello. I said, I don't know if you know, but that's really Monet. That's that Mary J. Blige.
That's
You
not
are.
Mary. Well, listen, you and I were at the Sherry show when Mary was there.
I love.
That's how we met each
Sure
other.
did.
I know.
Monet was there.
Monet was there.
Monet. I was scared though.
Yeah, we.
Monet don't play. I was like, I hope the hotters are not here.
That's-
though. The hotters be crazy. Them
You
crazy.
know what?
They be always up to something.
I'm not playing. When I say I'm not playing with you, I'm not playing with
It's
you.
real when I
You
start calling
wanna
that person their real name, not
You
calling them the character, and I remember their name.
Did you just say you hope that the
I was
Tahanas
scared. I was
not
like,
there?
they behind here. The hotters are crazy. If her son would have came out,
At
not
the
even the
Sherry
brown
show.
skin one,
This
the
at
light
Sherry
skin one,
show. This at the Sherry
the
show.
light skin one. If he
The
would have
light-
came out, I'd be like, he's crazy.
Wait a minute. No, not the. Oh, wait, hold on. No,
No.
the brown skin one, the one
Kane.
that played.
Kane, he's not even as dangerous as the Kane one. Kane, I'm not scared of Kane.
You're not scared of Kane?
Nah, Kane's not a rough
Kane
rider.
is the one. Oh,
No.
Kane is Kane.
Nah.
Oh,
Nah, the little light skinned one. He's crazy. He be like that. Get me wrong. Bam. I don't like you. Bam.
He
Kane
did
is
shoot
Kane.
his
Yeah.
boyfriend in the shower.
Oh my God. Can you believe? I was like, I love him. That was so cute. You see him talking. It was your mother. Your mother did it. It wasn't even him. It was your mother.
It was your mom.
He killed you. Your mama killed your daddy.
Your mama killed your daddy.
Sorry.
But they love, ooh, that's going back to what we talked. They love their moms.
They do.
And that's all they was
And-
thinking about. But they was blinded by her dysfunction. All right, we gotta go. We gotta
Oh, now
go.
you're crazy. What we gonna do, review?
We're doing it.
We gotta go. See you later.
Bye.
Bye.